Definitely go ex-girlfriend. She might teach you a couple things.
How short are we talking? Little stubs? Are we talking just slightly shorter? I don't know.
Make it big.
Logistically, it'd be a nightmare.
Might be beneficial. So these three, that'd be perfect.
Ladies.
Hello.
We're the Scruff.
And this is Would You Rather.
You guys have been sending in your Would You Rathers over the weekend, and we're going to work our way through them. So,
Let's get into it. Let's start. It should be fun.
Would you rather have one song constantly on repeat forever or never hear music again?
Probably going to go for one song on repeat. Don't know which one, but...
this is going to sound like a daft choice, but I'm going to go for Never Hear Music Again, purely on the basis that during our recent video shoot for Vultures, we must have listened to that song 70 times that day, and by the end of that day, I never wanted to hear it again. So can you imagine even a song you really, really love all day, every day for the rest of your life? Like, how would you sleep?
If I had the same song on repeat forever, I think it'd send me bonkers. So I'm going for Never Hear Music Again. Sad.
Have bananas or knives as fingers.
I think that's fairly easy, isn't it?
I reckon you get yourself in some trouble if you had knives with fingers. Like if you had a cheeky pick of your nose or something, I think it caused a lot of chaos.
Wolverine got by fairly well with his... So, and Edward Scissorhands, he was doing quite well at integrating into the community. I mean, I know it went wrong, but if it wasn't for the jealous ex-boyfriend of his love interest, maybe things would have worked out. He'd have been working as a hairdresser, a very successful hairdresser and hedge trimmer for the rest of his days.
I'm going to go for bananas.
Would they fall off when they're ripe?
You'd constantly have snacks, wouldn't you? You could just munch on the bananas. Or you could start a banana business. You could sell off your bananas.
And you can become like a superhero, I suppose. Solve crime and that.
There you go. That's how we'll make our millions.
Would you rather be invisible or be able to fly?
I reckon I'll go for invisible. You could get up to all sorts of mischief being invisible, couldn't you?
Ladies?
Being able to fly would be good. Invisible would be good, but imagine just being able to fly. It'd be unreal. Nah. Yeah, nah, fly. Definitely fly.
You could get into places that you wouldn't have been able to get into before. You could just sneak in, go wherever you wanted. You wouldn't have to pay for anything. Invisible.
Flying. But I do worry, would the novelty wear off? Like when you first get a car and all your mates want lifts everywhere. Would it be like that? Would it just be, oh Adam, can you just fly over to Co-op and pick up some eggs? We're going to go with fly. Fly sounds safe.
Would you rather your girlfriend be an ex-porn star or a member of your family be a current porn star? Oh, neither of those is good, is it? I could see benefits to your girlfriend being an ex-porn star.
Not girlfriend. No, not happening.
Without a doubt, going girlfriend is an ex-porn star. Couldn't see a family member being a porn star. Just it'd be weird.
It doesn't have to be my mum, my dad, or my sister. So that's I'm kind of okay with that. Hey, maybe a family member I've got out there, a distant relative, would want that job.
You'd get so much stick if a member of your family was a porn star. I'm going for girlfriend being ex-porn star.
Headline, Reading or Glasgow?
I know Sam will say Glastonbury.
It's got to be Glasgow. It's got to be Glasgow.
Jack will probably say Glastonbury as well.
It's got to be Glastonbury, hasn't it?
And it's the obvious choice, I get that. But Reading was the first festival I went to growing up. So for me, Reading was always, I don't know, it feels the most special. I don't know why. It's just the preference, I suppose.
Glastonbury's the biggest one. Everyone knows it's one of the biggest festivals in the world. Headlining Glastonbury, I think that should be the pinnacle for anyone.
Because Glasgow. That's it.
But yeah, I'd go with Reading.
Would you rather have feet for hands or hands for feet?
I am going hands for feet.
I don't think you'd want feet for hands, would you? Not unless you're a professional footballer, I suppose.
I reckon it'd be better if you had hands for feet. You could do all sorts of stuff, couldn't you? Having lots of hands.
You'd be able to climb, like a monkey. You'd be straight up.
You could be a wicked keyboard player. You could get one of them double keyboards and be all like...
2 basses at one time, or guitar and bass. Jack could learn bass, and he has to learn guitar as well, obviously. But once he does that, he can play that, and I'll just dance around like Bez.
That's a question. If you had feet for hands and you played football, could you just, you know, when you're jumping up at a corner, could you just punch it essentially? It can't be handball if you've not got any hands, I suppose.
But if you had feet for hands, there's not so much you can do. You wouldn't be able to play guitar or cook anything. You struggle to cook anything with your feet. Although I have seen there's people that have no arms that can do painting and all sorts with their feet. So maybe you'd learn how to use them properly.
So we're going to go with hands for feet.
9 small chubby fingers or 3 really long ones.
If I was Sam, I'd just have the 3 long ones because he only really needs one for him playing bass on his 1 string anyway.
My fingers are pretty long anyway to begin with. I feel like it would just be an extension on a couple of those bad boys.
So are we talking just like there, or are we talking like out there? I feel like that'd be a problem trying to do anything.
Yeah, it looks so weird.
I'd struggle a lot more if you suddenly gave me loads of little fingers. Nah, no thank you.
Yeah, I'm going for 3 really long ones.
Ooh, would you rather have £60 million each or make it big?
Give me the money. Give me the money now. I'm off. See you later.
I suppose you have to define make it big. What do you mean make it big? Is making it big being rich and successful? Because, you know, 180 mil between us sounds like we've made it big.
Thing is, if you got the 60 million, would you be banned from being in the band? Would you not be able to do it? Because if you had 60 million, you could do anything.
It's sad to say that the money talks. You could probably smash out a world tour or at least a European tour.
Just put on a world tour. Easy, spend 180 million on a world tour. Pyro, arenas. Tickets are free because we've just been given 180 million. So just turn up when we come to you. We'll be playing in every single city in the world.
I'll back that we earn it anyway. Leave the 60 million. We'll make it big.
You've been watching The Scruff. Would you rather?
While we're here, thank you to everybody who has streamed Vultures so far, or watched the video, or downloaded it, or shared it, or whatever you've done. The link to listen to it on Spotify is below.
We're going to be doing loads more stuff like this, so keep an eye out, keep checking the YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe.
That was it. Nice one. Thank you very much.
Big love. Mwah.